Right, so this is a surprise live broadcast. I was feeling good this morning. I'm sure that's going to change later on when my brain, or rather body, processes all of the pain to the headbanging we just fit for pre-stream. And I'm going to be tackling Aerobiz. This will be a 2 to 3 hour broadcast. I will be doing another one tonight with Liberal Crime Squad again. But I was feeling in the mood, for whatever reason, to broadcast now. So here you go. Haven't played Aerobiz since 2013. I did a live broadcast of this for Extra Life 2013 when I did professional difficulty. Looking forward to playing the game again and seeing how it goes. Also, an explanation of why this is here. At any moment, I might have to walk away from my computer, and I might not get a chance to say anything. Just straight up mute and walk away. Could be for 2 minutes, it could be for 20 minutes. I might be gone the entire fucking day, and thus have to cancel tonight's broadcast. That's why we have this picture here, and if anyone comes in and asks, what the fuck is this all about? Explain it to them. I kinda need your help here. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with some Aerobiz. I have not done any volume testing for how loud this is gonna be for you folks. The Aerobiz music can get intense, so you'll have to give me some feedback on that as well. Alright? Alright. Go ahead and load it up here. Also, Jimoni, I'm not gonna fucking take your shit on that. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just kidding, Jimoni, and come back. But that's a pretty serious expression there, what I just delivered. We have this little window of time whenever we can theoretically have fun together, and it can close at any moment. I don't expect any interruptions, which is why I'm taking the time to do this. But at least one phone call wouldn't surprise me. Actually, come to think of it, me having to leave wouldn't surprise me. But one phone call would be within the realm of expected things. Also, holy shit, that's loud for my head. Turn that shit down for me, yeah. Probably turn it down for you too. Try going to 15%. Once had a stream interrupted by a firefight. I'm not that far away from an emergency station. Sirens do pass on occasion, though not with as much frequency as the train does. Yes, Mode 7, bitches. Pretty intense. So, how's the music? I just cranked it down a bit for you folks. You want me to turn it back up? This track does get pretty blaring, so I think this will be a good test. Also, my back is fucking sweating after that fucking bring your own bombs headbanging bullshit that I did. Thanks, System of a Down. That's what I want. Sweaty back. God damn it, body. I'm trying to live broadcast here. This is important. I just washed this shirt. I washed laundry this morning. Ah! Alright, what the fuck are my keys here? Let's see here. Alright, I can crank that down a little bit more then. How about 10% Night of Man? Is that good enough for you? You want it down lower? I hadn't played this using OBS to broadcast before, so it's worth doing this whole thing. Which key? What the fuck? Why the hell are you not cooperating? Oh, what the hell is my key setup? It's those. That should be working. Unless you don't want to work. You want to have it be start? You want to have it be... Alright, you want numlock to be off. Sure. I love how I'm looking at my keyboard when I should be looking at my computer. Sure. Glad to help. If you guys can't fucking hear me, what the fuck's the point? Come to think of it, you want me to turn it down some more? I can do that too. Also, air conditioner can take a break. Although I probably should have fucking stripped off my shirt and, like, hugged it for a minute or two. Oh, it's gonna bother me for this entire broadcast. And it's gonna, like, cool on my back. This is totally information porn. Huh. Alright, let's, that was good. That was good. So, I'll go ahead and explain what happened there. I couldn't get the keys to work for whatever reason on my numpad until I turned off number lock. Will they work now? Oh, now, okay. So for whatever reason, they weren't working with numlock on, so I turned it off, and that's when it worked. However, my hotkeys are home and end, and as one on the number pad fits up with end, I consequently ended the fucking broadcast. So that happened. But now, thankfully, all the hotkeys work with numlock on, so that shouldn't happen again. Right? Good times. Well, everyone needed more email notifications anyway, right? I like to play in the early days, so we'll go ahead and do that. Early days. Now, I hadn't quite decided what city I was going to start in. Yeah, I like start and end hotkeys, since whenever I do local recordings with full screen stuff, I don't want to have to minimize to start the recording. So I did Mexico City. I don't want to be a strong, powerful city. I'd like to do a second-tier one. Honolulu is just too damn annoying of a place. I remember the Tehran run. That was great. Rome and Italy would be sufficiently weak, I think. That's good, Marvin. I think, yeah, I think Italy is sufficiently weak compared to London and Paris and New York and Los Angeles. Then again, Mexico is probably weaker than Italy. I should probably choose something weaker than that. I don't want to limit myself to the East Bloc of planes, because at the start, it's just a single plane. Singapore, maybe? Oh, fuck, Africa. I remember whenever I was a kid, this is a great story, I was looking around at, like, all the city stuff, and, you know, this is my first time playing Aerobiz, and I looked at this, and I was like, Los Angeles! Yeah! And then I was like, wait a second, this isn't Los Angeles at all. This is in Africa. I didn't realize that until after I picked it, and I was like, this is a terrible starting location. Why did I do this to myself? Because I didn't know that the acronym for Los Angeles was, you know, LAX. But there's Hollywood right the fuck there. I don't think I realized they were the same location. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and be Singapore. I think that'll be a sufficiently challenging enough location. And our opponents are L'Air, Japana, and Italair. Tokyo is going to be the biggest pain. The AI, for whatever reason, likes to roll Japan as an opponent, and that's going to be tough. Also, I need to turn down the volume for me. Set it all the way to 0 in your headset. Wait a second, is my headset at 0? And that music's still playing? It is!
kind of sorcery is this? You're at 0 output. How are you still playing? Fucking... I don't understand technology.
Alright. Anyway, we'll go with traditional, old school, Grimith naming, convention and tradition. Halco. I like it. Let's do it. And let's set this up to pro difficulty, because despite not having played this game in 2 years, I am a professional. It's not a music, it's a symptom. It's okay. Let's do this. Time to do a white people dance. Damn it! Ooh, 800 million starting off, huh?
President, congratulations, you're the new CEO. These are our long-term goals. If we're in the red for just 1 year, we're in big trouble. Try to become the world's #1 airline.
Alright, what the hell do we start off here? Oh. Grimith Grimith forgot, exactly... Why is that doing that? Why is... Timeout. What are you mapped to? Well, that would explain it now, wouldn't it, huh? Fucking L... Yeah, fuck it, whatever. We're doing it live. That'll be good. So anyway, the only slots we have are here in Sydney, Australia. Which is a thing. Get the picture selected. I mean, I suppose there isn't a route there. Tokyo is going to be a competitor. What slots does Tokyo have starting off with? Alright. That's a thing. Anyway. Checking to make sure that everything was recorded and looking fine. What kind of planes we have starting off here? Look, I kicked this game's ass in professional difficulty 2 years ago. Okay, those are the only ones we have, the V707s. I forgot that I'm starting in the Dark Ages. I like DC-8s. They seat fewer passengers, but that fuel rank isn't so bad. No, Marvin, I am not. I don't have any interest in WWE right now. My broadcast will be starting during the middle of that. SKS was very upset about that whole process. Okay, so let's get some slots. After I measure out some distances to see what great routes would be. Here in Singapore, we're gonna have trouble getting to powerful cities. The great and strong cities of North America as well as Europe are too far away at this time. I can get a flight from Singapore to Tehran because that'll see a lot of activity. I'm going to be doing a route from Singapore to Tokyo and using that as a branch office because I can't reach Honolulu from here. But Tokyo as a branch office will be difficult for a few reasons. One, there's a home office already there. And that actually creates all the other issues. Slots are expensive there, and they're difficult to come by. AI being stationed there is going to give them premium, rather preferential choicing. But Tokyo would be a better location for me to branch out from. I hate making these little stupid short routes. They don't really profit enough to do much of anything. But I suppose I could try to do Singapore to Beijing, and then maybe Beijing to Moscow, and then Moscow to... of Jimoni. LinkedIn image. Take a look at this. Thought I could give you some extra Photoshop material there, Jimoni. Right. Okay. Well, let's get to work then. I'm gonna need some planes. What exact range do you have? Right, 5,060. That's what I thought. So, I'm gonna want some of these planes. Why don't we get 4 of these? Oh, my money. I'm pretty confident I had more money starting off in Mexico City. Okay. Can't reach Honolulu. The furthest route I can snag, which I think would be the best route. Nairobi doesn't really matter. Sorry, Nairobi. Yeah, it's definitely going to be, Moscow's just out of reach from Singapore. Okay. So Singapore to Tokyo, Singapore to Beijing. I don't want to bother with these routes because they're too small. And I won't bother linking up Tehran until much later in the game. And Singapore to Sydney. Now, maybe I might want to avoid messing with Tokyo so much, courtesy of the fact that Japan Air is right there. How strong is Beijing of a city? There are definitely fewer people than Tokyo. How strong is this? That's even worse. I'm not used to sifting through all of these numerical statistics, looking at economy and tourism. Yeah, Tokyo's the best by a long shot. Unfortunately, we can't do a whole lot with Sydney, courtesy of the fact that it's, oh, I don't know, right the fuck down there. Like, it's just out of reach, Sydney to Honolulu. If I had started at the later time period, I would certainly have far more planes to make routes work. Okay. Well, I'm not going to gain anything if I don't start negotiating. We're going to be in heavy competition. Only 6 slots. Okay, we can't make Tokyo a branch office. That's just not going to work. Not with 6 slots. That's unacceptable. We're going to have to make Beijing the home office. Let's go ahead and get 6. 6 months. Alright. You are going to be the home office. Well, you're going to be a branch office, rather. Now, how many slots can you get at home? Yeah, that's about what I expected. We're gonna need... How about... I don't want to get too crazy here. Those slot prices aren't too expensive. We'll go for 12 right now. Let's see. Actually, no. Give me 13. Yeah, 13. That'll be 21. And I want you to drop 2 slots from here. Sure is. Now let's go ahead and open up a route. Let's start this whole money-making process. Hopefully it'll be money-making. The 707s... Actually... Oh wow, it's been so long since I played this. The B707s seat fewer people than the DC-8s and have worse fuel economy. Oh shit. Fuck the fact that the DC-8s cost more. The DC-8s are purely better, mechanically. Well, I know what the hell I'm grabbing. I don't want to get too crazy here, but I don't have any competition for this route. I'm probably going to do my typical 15% increase. And if the moment I get competition on that route, I change things. So, slow start. But I expected that. That's about all we can do. We need more slots in other cities before I can open up more routes. I'm gonna go ahead and change my budget levels. I want you to max out all of the budgets, because we're gonna need as much help as we can get. Increase everything. Our advert budget is rubbish, a whopping 5. But our economy is rubbish. Also gonna make save states in case I misclick. There's no confirm intern button. It just takes you straight away, and I don't want that to happen until I'm good and ready. We're gonna invest in a charter company here. I want to invest my money. I'm gonna need as much help as I can get with turning a profit. And so I'm gonna go for the cheapest company, which I'm pretty sure was a 25. Don't insult our adorable vice president. Airpan. Greek god pan. One half goat, the other half man. We'll keep a little bit of on-hand money. Although I'm probably still gonna dip into the negative and the game's gonna fucking scold me. We're gonna hope that our route makes some money. How about that? So there, 20% for Alco there. That'll hopefully be a good investment that will give me back a slight amount of money over the course of the next turns. That'll be all that I want to do with this turn. I don't feel like talking to anyone. I'm the one who had the first turn this season. I'm thinking of Talair. Whenever I've seen the AI pick Rome, and it does do so a whole lot, it goes into the complete tank. It performs like complete rubbish. It fails. And there's no super competitor in New York City, or Los Angeles, or London. Our only super competitor is a familiar one for people who play this game, and that's Tokyo. Let's do this. I love the music in this game. Koei did an amazing job with providing music with all their Super Nintendo games. Koei, of course, responsible for so many other strategy games on the Super Nintendo, including, of course, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, porting that title. Good news! We have the least expenses. Good news? We didn't lose the most money this quarter. I know, Tiny. I know. I haven't even played 12, though. I only watched a bit of JG doing it. I got China out. There's also a Nobunaga's Ambition that's coming to PC, which is something that I've considered playing Nobunaga's Ambition titles. I have Iron Triangle for the PS2. I've considered playing that for my channel before, but I have so many other things to get to, right, Tiny? Anyway. I know, Tiny! J2 is so excited. Ha! Yeah, that happened. So, yeah. I lost more money than I had spare. That route's in the red, huh? Woo. How bad in the red? How bad are we talking here? We're gonna lower our fares and attract more passengers because we're barely filling those flights. We're also gonna change plane type to a more efficient thing. Actually, let's just chop that down to 5%. We aren't filling the planes. So 15% is a common strategy for me. That's just not gonna work in this scenario. Not as Singapore. Alright. Not that many people care for a flight from Singapore to Sydney. Let's, We're gonna get rid completely of these B707s. That's not where we get rid of planes. Yes. Let's get rid of the B707s. Cool. I should have, sold my spare from the start. I know, Bobo, no Tehran slots. I'm such a bad player. Okay, that gives me a bit more capital. I need to buy more DC-8s, because I'm going to create 2 more flights, which means that I need to start selling some stock. I hope the price hasn't gone down. In my experience, it doesn't whenever you invest in these things. That's a comforting sight there. Was purchased at 25. I'm not gonna need all of this back, which I tell you what. For fucking convenience sake, let's go ahead and sell it all. I need 2 more DC-8s. John Cena's sexy high school adventure was more lethal for me than Long Live the Queen. I love saying that. You want to talk about an unfair death? I got pinned. I mean, I could make a route to Tehran. I just know. It's a terrible idea. Also, did my budgets crash? Well, my marketing budget went up. But I have the distinct sensation my repair budget went to hell, and so did my service quality. Like, not my budget, just my quality. It's because I just ran out of money. Maybe that's a consequence. So, I guess I won't completely invest everything in stock. Maybe I'll just keep more on hand, then. No, Bobo. There is not. You can buy and sell for the same price. Tell you what, we're gonna need to keep some cash on hand, I guess, to prevent the game from scolding me. So we'll try this again. Hopefully that'll be enough money. We basically had to trade out 4% of our holdings in an air pan. But we turned a profit on it, and hopefully we can turn more of a profit. That'll be the end of this turn for us. Let's move on. Go white man dance, white man dance. Sitting in my chair and swinging, yeah. Sure is, Bobo. It's not really much of a gamble either. Stock prices don't really go down, I think, unless you have a lot of the big people competing in the area. And because we can improve the cities, and the cities improve over time. Okay, still turning a loss. But that's less money lost. So that's an improvement. Yeah. And Air is proving itself to be, pretty effective too, though it did lose less money than I did. So I can't fault it there. Paris, L'Air, barely turned a profit, and Tokyo just the fucking juggernaut that it always is.
Yeah, our previous quarter's management results are showed above. Sales are increasing!
Yes, Bobo, I picked Singapore. And, my opponents were rolled as Paris, which, decent AI. Or rather, decent starting location. I think London is just a little bit stronger. And let me see if I can prove that. Paris has 8 million people with, economy and tourism of D. What's London at? Oh, same. And they might even start with the same values. And, the same values. And I don't think there's any real place that Paris can get to that London can't, in this early game scenario. So they're both equivalent. Rome is certainly the weaker of the Western European cities. And I didn't roll anyone in North America either, like New York City, of course, being an incredible juggernaut. The most dangerous AI is the Tokyo AI, because, Jesus, Tokyo is a great starting location. So yeah, I have to deal with somehow trying to defeat Tokyo while being in the same region as Tokyo, meaning that they're going to want to have the same flights. Let's take a look at what they've already done. Huh. A branch office is in Sydney, huh? Well, I suppose they could try to fly up to... The AI, on occasion, does redundant, silly flights. A branch office in Sydney could very well mean, like, a flight from there to Hong Kong, because it's so close. But they also might also do a flight from there to Singapore, which would directly compete with me. Well, I've proven that I can defeat this game on the highest difficulty while starting in a weaker city like Mexico City. So I'm starting in a weaker city than Mexico City. I don't know all of the starting price values, but I figured that Singapore was a weaker starting location. And it is. If I wanted to win, I would be fucking New York City or London. Or Tokyo. Anyway, let's go ahead and make some flights. Before we can do that, though, I'm gonna need to sell some stock. Those save states are just in case I accidentally click in-turn before I'm ready. As there is no in-turn confirmation button. Okay, didn't gain any money here. Not a surprise, as I did sell some of my stocks, the price plateaued. Let's go ahead and sell everything. We're pulling out. Not because you guys aren't good, just I need that money to do things. Okay. Open some flights. Singapore to Tokyo, that's going to be in direct competition with the AI. And hopefully some flights will fail out on this, otherwise I'm really going to have to adjust things. Hopefully there'll be enough people to fly 6 per week. I'm not going to bother raising fare. I might even cut fares. Yes, slots I can get plenty of, like, say, are in the weaker locations, but I don't get preferential treatment in Tokyo, because that's the home office of another AI. They get first crack on those high-price slots. Maybe so, Bobo. Maybe so. And while I'm at it, let's change this flight again. Maybe... Okay, no. It is turning a profit, but it's still not filling out the flights per week. Which means that, ideally, we'll trim these down to 3 flights a week. We'll take one of the planes off, and we're going to cut fares to no price hike at all. That should make this a more profitable location, and I'll just hold on to these slots until later. Similarly, What I'm probably gonna do is just only have one airplane fly from Singapore to Beijing for the time being. It'll only consume 3 of the slots. But I need to measure out just... well... this flight is so short, the DC-8's actually efficient enough to hit 4 of these. That bothers with my scheming a little bit. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do this 4. And we're gonna see how well... or rather, how many people want to travel on that one airplane on those flights. If the passenger count's completely full up, I'll add another plane. Otherwise, I'll just hold on to the slots. Also, I'm going to commission a branch office out of Beijing. That's going to allow me to hook up with some other cities. Cities like what? Beijing to Moscow. Beijing to Rome. Paris is just out of reach. That's gonna be some flying over the top of the globe bullshit. I can reach London, and I can reach Rome. I can't reach Paris. London and Rome are closer to Beijing than Paris. Remember, everyone, flat projections of maps aren't quite an accurate representation of how the globe looks. Okay, well that's good then. Yes, that's true as well, Marvin. Just the blocks, they want to have some space. Yes, Mercador! Okay, well, that's good then. Beijing will turn out to be an even better location than what I thought. I can reach London with that. Where else can I go from here? Ah, damn! 60 miles outside of the maximum range for the DC-8. Okay, that's fine. Now gotta make a branch office here in Beijing. I shouldn't have begun commissioning. Whatever. No, I shouldn't have begun commissioning that. Rewind. That's another thing too. I have a rewind button. No, we'll wait a turn to do that. I also need to check to make sure I can get more slots there. Can I? No. Okay, these will be short. These won't have that many people down on them then. I hate to have flights with so few slots. Because I want to open flights to both Rome and London. I could always just throw Rome out the window and have a flight to London. Well. Slots cost money to maintain. Let's go ahead and get 6 slots here. Because who knows, I might want to have some people go to Italy. We're gonna have, I don't really have the money to get a full 12 slots in London, because I want to make that another branch office, and I want to go from there. But I do not make a profit right now. Can't get that carried away. Yeah, I can. I'm glad I can get fistfuls of slots here. I tell you what. I want that flight to London? Oh. Oh, if they're gonna... they might fail? Maybe don't go then. Alright. So what you're saying is that you're useless. You're dead to me. Name of the company is right there in red. Well, I suppose she gets a half a year off. She can keep the Vice President company. I want to keep the slots that I have now in Singapore and... Use your words. In Singapore and... God. I can't use my words today. In Singapore and Sydney. There we go. Nice, Slacks. I like it. Okay. Anyway. Let's go back to investing in stock. Ugh. Okay, we'll do 8,000. And we're just gonna have to hope that these new flights I make turn some kind of profit. God, my rating values there tank so hard. My service quality rankings. Okay, let's go. This is what I get for playing on the hardest difficulty. In a weak starting location. It's been 2 years since I played the game. What's going on, Nairobi?
Kenya
Declared its independence from England in December of this year. Many people are celebrating their new freedom.
My freedom.
I'll take some of those. Well, I was enough of a dick to cut into Japan Air's profits, but I lost more money. I lost the most money. Ugh. Okay. Okay. I must make more of an effort. Fuck you, asshole. Okay. So this was too ambitious. Even with this, even with one plane, 3 flights a week, I'm not filling up half of it. What if I slash prices down to that and try for 3 flights a week? I'm also gonna just get rid of those slots I have. Okay. Same case here. What I'm gonna do is just cut out one of the planes. Because he only has 1 plane there, too. This gives me 3 slots for fun. And fair? Let's undercut him a little bit. And finally... change our flights to 3 per week instead of 4. And we'll cut that down to 5%. Am I sure I want to do 15%? That's pretty drastic here. Fuck it. Okay. You! Give back slots. Give back 3 of them. It's not worthwhile. You can also... Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna have any more flights out of here, and if I do, I can just negotiate for more slots. They're costing me money. I have to slash. as much as it pains me to get rid of those slots in Tokyo that I've been sitting on as well, because I might make more flights out of there, I can always get more slots later. I need to actually be able to turn a profit right now. Give them back. If I can't make money, then there's no fucking point in having those damn things. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if our investment actually tanked a little bit. No, it went up a little bit. But I don't really think I can have the comfort of having, money anymore. No more stocks. Okay. I need to buy do I even need to buy planes? No. I would have if I filled out all of the routes that I've made, but I haven't. So, that's not a fucking problem for me, then. I don't have to buy planes. That was a concern. Let's go ahead and build that branch office, then. Set it up in Beijing. I don't know how much of a destination, Beijing is. You know. Well, actually, I do know, according to the game. It's not in 1964. But that gets me to London. With London, I can put a branch office there. And London to New York City can do good things for me. And then a branch office in New York City. And then flights to Paris. That can do good things for me. And flights to Los Angeles. You know, there's a completely untapped resource over here in North America. But not really South America, but North America, certainly. Because there's no competitors over there. Well, I suppose, in that case, I can actually put the money back. Rather than to be so damn strategic with this, courtesy of my weak location. I like it. I like having to think this hard. Okay. Hopefully that'll be good. Hopefully I don't have another painful loss year or season. Excuse me. When Japan Air gets to do whatever the fuck Japan Air wants, because they're fucking made out of goddamn money. Oops. I wanted to look at that a bit more. I think I lost more money that quarter. Even with the price slashing. Japan Air barely making money, but they're still making money. And Ital Air, the huge profiter here. Ha. They finally made the routes that turned this thing around. Yeah, I already owned the game. A gift that was purchased for me. I certainly wanted it, and I like it. I haven't finished it. Yes, we are last in every area. You're fucking right, we are. Okay. 12 slots was probably a little ambitious. Advertisements? I don't think they would be helpful at all. Like, I'd have to spend that money in that case, and I need that for, making routes. Okay, no, not that one. Where is it? I already scrolled past it. Here we go. Basically, what I should have done is just invested all of my money in a charter company and sat around for a bit. Okay! All of these turned profits. We still didn't fill up the planes, but they turned profits. I mean, I think they were turning profits before. So that's a thing. I could always just have fewer flights. Yeah, I'll cut down on the flights. Let's bring fares up a bit. And we'll bring it down to even, and then we'll cut this down to 2 flights per week. Spending money on fuel. Beijing? That's not so bad. We'll bring that up to full, or rather, full fare, and we'll cut that down to 2 flights per week. Here... we're doing 3 flights a week compared to Japan Air's 1 flight per week. And then again, at 1 flight per week, they're still not filling out the airplane. So it's no wonder that we can't fill out the airplane. Let's cut this down to 2 flights per week. We're still gonna undercut them a little bit. They'll do better. Okay. I'm probably gonna not have enough money to open up both of these routes. I'm gonna have all these unused slots that are just gonna be draining my income. I don't make enough money to have all these slots. I shouldn't have invested in all these slots that I can't have. Alright. Dream big. 6 flight... Let's just do 1 flight per week and see whether that can even fill up. Yes, it does. DC-8. Free flight. And we'll see whether that can fill up. I have all these unused slots sitting around doing nothing. That's 80k per slot, isn't it? That would tell me there. I'd have to open up the negotiator. Yeah, it's 80k. I got barely anything left. Okay. We're gonna keep this as it is. I don't have enough money to invest in the charter company. I have 1 spare plane. If I can't turn a profit for this, I'm gonna need the pity money, because I'm just gonna fall right into bankruptcy. Or I'll have to try again. I might start as a different city instead. Roll someone other than Tokyo as an opponent, or maybe I'll roll worse opponents. Shit. So what'd you do, Rome, to turn so much of a damn profit?
Oh, I just made a flight from Italy to fucking New York City.
Fucking asshole able to make a flight to New York City. Meanwhile, Tokyo is going to use Honolulu as a branch to get to North America. And Paris... You can get from... Never mind. I'm not gonna question it. Let's just go. It hurts me so much now to have my, Okay. why don't we work under the dangerous assumption that London and Rome are going to turn me a profit? I like it. Which means, let's negotiate for slots in New York City. Let's do it. And if they don't, well, we can always cancel negotiations later. I don't even have enough money right now to build a branch office in London. I'm so broke. Negotiate! Go for it! Yes! You sit around and do nothing again. Actually... Nah. The Vice President likes you. And I don't... Even if I could speed up negotiations, I don't want to speed up negotiations. Where else could I reach? Reach Vancouver. That might be worthwhile. Why don't we negotiate for 6 slots in Vancouver? Yes, it will be, Bobo. Okay. Let's see it. Open a hotel in Paris. Open a route from New York to London. I'm going to be in direct competition with Lair, but there might be enough money to go around, assuming I even can turn a profit to get from London to New York. Which I might not be able to. Alright. That's the least amount of money I've lost. That's the least amount of money I've lost. So we're getting better. But I don't have anything else left. I sold all the stocks. I have a plane. We're gonna see whether we can make these flights any better. But I'm gonna cancel my negotiations. I can't progress. What more of an effort are you suggesting I fucking make? Be better! Fucking how? How should I be better, motherfucker? Take this to 1 flight a week. We're still not filling up with passengers. Looks like they went to 3 flights per week now. Maybe it was a mistake for me to drop down my flights per week. I mean, if I have the plane slotted there... I don't remember the exact mechanics with that. I suppose if I already have the plane slotted, then I might as well make as many flights per week as I can. That makes sense. My crazy way. Okay. Alright. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. That's a good sign. That is most certainly a good sign. We're gonna take that up, and we're gonna charge a bit more for that. Beijing to London, that's a good route. And I could have started with 2 flights on that. This one, not so much. Thankfully, London is such a powerful city that it works. Okay. So if I'd put 2 planes on that from the start, that could have given me enough money to turn a profit. Alright. That's good news. Let's go ahead and... I negotiated for some extra slots here that I'm just not gonna need. I'm tempted to cancel my Vancouver negotiation. I might as well cancel all of my negotiations. I don't have enough money to make a branch office, which means that those extra slots will just do nothing to cost me money. Damn. Alright. How much money is it to create a branch office? Well, even if I did have enough money to create a branch office, I don't have enough money to... I do, I just don't have enough money to open up any routes. So let's go ahead and... No, I don't think so, Bobo. It's not. Yep, all of you, cancel. It hurts, but, we'll get over it. Sure do. Okay. Try this negotiation again. We're basically resetting the timer so that I don't have to pay for these things. I assume I don't have to pay for them while I'm negotiating for them. That pissed me off. You can't play the game entirely with hotels. You have to link up to cities first. And hotels seldom turn a profit on their own. I mean, if you get to late game, I think they can. In a few cities. Charter companies, that'd be more reasonable, but you still have to... In order to win the game, you have to hook up the entire world to your network, and you have to transfer a certain number of passengers within a year, all while maintaining a profit. Yes, this game was made in the early to mid-90s. And we're currently in the 1964 time period. There's 2 time periods you can begin in the game. One covering, like, early aeronautics, and the other one covering later aeronautics. Okay. Well, I did management. I reset my negotiations for slots. So that buys me some more time to maybe turn a profit and get enough money to do something. I've used my final airplane, so I don't even have enough airplanes to get stuff done. Let's see whether we can make this work. Otherwise, what's going on in Moscow? Oh. Huh. Well, if I had the money... creating a route to Moscow would not be a bad idea either. Within a year. If I had the money. Ooh. I'd really cut into his numbers there. Yes! 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 Most profit! Oh, man. I'm pretty sure I know what that was. That was me putting a second plane from Singapore to London. Not Singapore, Beijing to London. If I'd just done at the start, but I was cautious and was not fully aware of the powers of London. Suck it, Japan. Whew. Sydney to Singapore, Sydney to Hong Kong. Alright, Sydney to Singapore. Sure. Sure, link up twice to Sydney, to Singapore, Tokyo. And cut into my profits there, too, because why not? Sales are increasing. Okay. The good news is that I'm making a profit. The bad news is, it isn't much of a profit. And I'm out of cash. I know you're looking down at the bottom right corner and you're saying, Aerobiz, you're not out of cash. I can't open routes with that kind of money. That's too little money. I need more money than that. I can't open more routes until I get more money. I can't buy planes until I get more money, and there is nothing left. Okay. Let's do some route management here. We're gonna cut fares here a little bit. Oh good, they're already cut. We're not gonna do a damn thing then. Japan Air is gonna cut into our numbers there.
Give me the money! Give it to me!
Fucking Tokyo is my lifeline. Tokyo, London's my lifeline here. I'm just like clutching on, like, what is this? Let's go! Oh, shit. Bye, Tiny. Okay. Well, that's one thing. So, in theory, if I were to want to buy airplanes from you, I could buy an airplane. That's good. That's a start. A single airplane. Let's kick back the whole negotiation for slots again. We're gonna keep putting it off, damn it. And we're not even gonna bother negotiating with Vancouver. You... The full 12 slots that I keep reserving by virtue of canceling and restarting, so that no one else can negotiate for them. You... Let's not get too hasty here. Just 6 slots in London. Because that'll be more manageable. We have 6 slots free. Actually, I could put another plane on Beijing to London, because there's enough traffic there to support it. No. No. Let me check something first. What kind of distance are we looking at here? That probably wouldn't cost that much money to set up a route there. Now, that's a rubbish route. It's just short. But the Olympics are going to be there soon. I hate setting up short routes like that. I'd rather do Beijing to Moscow. The Olympics are going to be in Moscow soon. That's a chance. Which means people are going to want to travel here. And I could get on that gravy train. Once again, this is overambitious, because I'm just going to cancel all this negotiating anyway. But it's a dream. Now, I think I'd want to go to Moscow first. Yes, I'd want to go to Moscow first. Because of the Olympics, but I'd have to do it quick. Yeah, Bobo, I didn't know that was a mechanic either. I'm learning new shit. I'm presuming because the slots aren't vanishing that by the fact that my negotiator keeps going there, no one gets a chance to negotiate for those slots. Okay. Torn between investing my money, but let's go ahead and get this branch office built so that I'll have it, just in case. And rather than buy an airplane, because I can order airplanes within 3 months, let's go ahead and put everything into a charter company. Assuming that I'm going to continue to turn a profit. You're still the cheapest, I'm sure of it. We're putting everything in. Every little piece that we can. Okay. $340K. Those unused slots in London are cutting into my margins. Damn! Crunching this. This is the most crunching I have done for Aerobiz. Okay, I made less money. Paris certainly scooped up quite a bit. Having Japan Air compete with me on that route, that hurt a little. That wasn't a very smart route, though. Let's take a look. So long as I'm in the black on that route, it's not so bad. I must make more of an effort. The DC-9, now... DC-9, I think, is great for short routes. Let me, refresh my memory. Certainly a cheaper plane. You fucking cunt. I just want to look at the damn plane. She's like,
No! You don't have enough money! And then you look at shit!
well, fine. Fuck you too, bitch.
Yeah.
I think it is a short route plane, though, and I'll make sure I can actually take a look at the damn thing. Like a cunt. Yeah, I think so. Bobo. Oh, I selected the wrong damn company. I forgot that the DC-9 would be unlocked then. That would have been the chance. Well, I made a little bit of money on that. So I didn't need to buy a DC-8 after all. Little bit wasteful of the money. This pretty much is an excuse to open up that route between London and Moscow. Alright, you saucy bitch. God damn it. Same fuel rank. It's cheaper. It seats fewer people, though. I would need more slots in order to fill up the same amount. How many things does that seat compared to the DC-8? Yeah, that... Basically, I would buy DC-9s to put on my route for the DC-8 isn't getting filled. They have the same fuel rank. Let me take a look. Okay, now my London route is not filling up so much. I presume due to the insane fares I'm charging. So I'm gonna roll those back, say to 10%. We'll test out those, and that's probably how I lost some money, is by overcharging. I'm gonna buy 2 DC-9s, because that's going to free up 2 DC-8s for me to use. I'll put those on routes that aren't that filled. Take the DC-8s off. They're the same fuel rank. I'll put those on the routes to Tokyo and Sydney. And I'll use the DC-8s to hopefully fly from London to Moscow. If I want to have enough money for that, that means, at the very least, I'm kicking this guy back. Again. I'm just gonna keep stalling with him. I don't need this many slots here either, I'm only gonna need 6. So let's go ahead and kick you back as well. I've never done strategy shit like this before. Well, with this game. This is real. The struggle is real. Okay. Best I got. I can invest the money again to make a little bit. I am strongly concerned, though, that I will not have enough money to open a route from London to Moscow, despite its close proximity. That price is gonna be pretty harsh. But we'll see if I can get it done before the Olympics. That would be really nice. I'm almost out of drink. Damn. Let me get some more. Been broadcasting for fucking 75 minutes. And I don't feel as if I've accomplished that much. I am in the top 3 for these numbers now, though. And my profit most certainly did increase. It just looks smaller due to the comparative numbers for L'Air and Japana. And Ital-Air is being rubbish, like the AI there is rubbish. That's not gonna be enough to open up a flight. Try. New York to Moscow. Fucking large cities and their ability to do things, and Tokyo is like, oh, maybe I should open up negotiations with Moscow. There's an Olympics thing happening. I think it's a bit too late for, Tokyo to cash in on that. Remember that this is the hardest difficulty of the game. Okay. So, let's check the cost. I do not have enough in stocks. Especially not because stock price went down by a single point. I didn't think I'd have enough money, so I'm not surprised. And, the fact that I bought these DC-9s is a moot point. Even if I would have had enough money, by not buying the DC-9s, I wouldn't have had any planes to spare. There we go. That won't exactly help with rates. The DC-9s have like half the seating capacity, but they have the same fuel count. So that's not too much big deal. That just frees up DC-8s, though, which are more expensive planes. Even if I sold a DC-8, that wouldn't give me enough money either. It's 100 and... it's 140, isn't it? Yeah, it's 140. I, am 2 turns short, which means I would miss out on the Olympics. Okay. Well, that's okay. It's okay. We still have the slots, and I still want to make that route from London to Moscow rather than Beijing to Moscow. I'll probably put some DC-9s on it instead, though. We'll have to see how trafficked it is. I still want to go to New York and compete with all that London to New York money. But that would be far more expensive to do, so I'm just going to continue to break off and restart these negotiations. Perhaps someone who's better at this game could think of a better way to get out of the Singapore hell than what I did. And if I had to do it all over again, I would have made different investment choices. Which would refine and make the playthrough a bit better. Which is what I might do if I I scrub this and I'll try Singapore again. I might get better AI. Which is to say, maybe not Tokyo, but maybe someone stronger than Rome. I probably don't need to try and reserve these slots in London. They'll probably still be there, just due to the fact that there's no home city there, and it's not overly used. I don't think I'm gonna have her do anything. Baby steps. I'm gonna have those unused slots there. They're still taking up money. What I probably should have done was gotten rid of those slots in London, huh? And then just re-got them. No, well. Let's go. A coup attempt has occurred in Lima. Until the conflict is resolved. Travel to the region would be very dangerous. Can I get to Europe straight away? Rome, maybe? No. I cannot. Europe is too far a location from Singapore. Atalair has, basically just fucking given up the game. They are going to be a useless AI. Which is not a surprise. As far as I can recall, every time I've seen Italy in this game, Atalair, they just fail. And they're just like this vestigial, like, nodule on the game. And my numbers look so low, although I do think I lost profit because the other two companies are just making so much money. They start with, gosh, double my starting cash? And they're in better locations. That's still not enough money to open up a route. I wonder if it would be worth it to sell a plane just to open this damn route. It's insane to consider. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything left in this, right? Yep. I'm gonna want to rebuy the plane. Like, I don't know how you think this is a good idea, Grimith. Well, tell me how much you're willing to pay. That's slightly less than half? That would give me enough money to open the route. Pretty much in time for the Olympics. Okay. We'll do it. We're experimenting here. I want that damn flight open to Moscow. Well, Bobo, you can open up a flight to, only to Nairobi. But from Nairobi, you can access Europe, for sure. You can access all of those cities there. Which is just the same as I can do in Beijing. Well, Beijing can only access 2 of the cities, but you saw me do that, and you saw how that was. I don't know how interested people would be in traveling to Kenya. I suppose it's theoretically as strong as Beijing, and they acquire their well, Beijing's a little stronger in population. So I suppose I could do that, and that would allow me to reach all 3 of these cities, which basically I'd only be interested in London and Paris. So that might be a stronger way to go than heading to Beijing. I can try that, and then open up a route, and I can care about these, but only to, like, a very small extent. Like, I put more planes on them, and I put more focus on them than I should have, because they weren't worthwhile. I can barely fill out what I had. Speaking of which, let me take a look. Yes, the flights here are certainly much fuller now with the smaller plane. Okay. As much as that hurt to sell a plane to open this route, I think it was for the best. Besides, 1 DC-8 at such a small enough distance is enough to almost use all the slots. And I'm gonna charge through the fucking nose. That's another problem I have with these short flights, too. Not that much money. I wonder how much I can get away with charging here. I'm tempted to save and load this for experimentation purposes. I think I will. Teach me more, game. So, if I do... Let's say I charge 50%. People want to get to the Olympics, right? 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 You know, that's not a very expensive thing, right? Bye, Bobo. Yeah, so let's experiment. The fact that that's worth so little does hurt. Beijing to Moscow would have been a more profitable route, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and begin negotiating again. Yeah, we'll try to charge that full 50%. I don't expect that to work. But because of the Olympics, and because of my desperate situation, I'm willing to give it a try, and if it tanks horribly, I'll just load the game. Okay. Just in time. Alright. Singapore withdrew from the Federation of Malaysia in August of this year. This marks the birth of a small independent country. That's good. Oh. I missed time when the Olympics would begin, didn't I? I am just certainly making more profit, but look at those numbers. Let's see how this London to Moscow route looks. This is what I get for live broadcasting. I would have timed effectively to start the Olympics otherwise. My lack of drink, yep. Let's take a look at this. So remember that whole thing? That whole kerfluffle? Let's do that instead. We'll just inflate the price by 15%. Doo-doo. See if I can quickly fast forward my way through all this crap, only to, like, completely reverse it again. Okay. Experimentation purposes. Yep, that made me more money that time. So how's the route now? You know, now that I'm not charging through the fucking nose for it. Better! Better. Better. That gives me enough to buy another airplane. Unfortunately, well, I mean, I'm already taking out most of that crap anyway. Okay. Now I need to save up for London to New York. I am digging myself out of this damn hole. It pains me that that flight just isn't that profitable due to the close distance. But, I wanted access to Moscow. And I could probably charge more of the Olympics, but fuck it, I'm not gonna bother anymore. Yes, I time traveled. I try not to be too confused, people. Rather than buy that, I'm gonna need a lot more money than what I needed to open a route between London and New York. So I'm not gonna worry about buying that damn plane right now. And, I'm saving some time here just by fast-forwarding. Since we've seen me do and undo these damn slots so many times now. You know what? Maybe we'll just have that be 5 flights. I dislike that awkward fucking number. But, fuck it. I don't feel like messing with it anymore. You. Like, that's fine. Just have a DC-8 on it. Return the damn slot. No, I don't want to shoot. And you know what? Return this slot from London, too. Fuck it. Just return it. I don't think of that anymore. 5 flights a week. I like the 3s and 6s, because that's how most planes fit into. But in this case, screw it. That works. Hopefully we won't have to change it. Ever. Still profitable in all of our other routes. Splendid. Splendorific. Could I make more money? Possibly. We're looking good. We're looking good. Okay. We're gonna invest this little itty bit we've got in a charter company. Hopefully the rates don't lower. Like they did. It's back up to 40. Alright. Buy what I can. Which isn't a whole lot, but we're buying what we can in hopes of making a little smidge of money. I have nothing left. Good. Let's go! Huh. Guess I could have gotten another plane on it. Whatever. Nice. Nice profit. Nice profit. Nice. I'll take it. Compared to what I was making, I'll take it. My ratings are incredible there. At the bottom. I like it. I'm gonna let those negotiations go through. I still need planes, though, so maybe I shouldn't. We can kick them back one more week. Or one more turn, rather. I would wonder how that's, like, going in, like, real life. Like, we keep, like, self-sabotaging. Like, you don't understand! We can't afford those slots! Okay. Put money in a charter company again. What little of it we have. Oh, prices definitely went up there. That's for sure. Yep, let's invest in that. Remember back on the first turn when we had 20% of this company? Those were good times. I remember those times. Those were certainly times. Okay. Let's go. Missing my beverage. Really, this is all corporate sabotage. We hold the parties involved hostage until we're ready. Entering negotiations with Tehran. I see. Alright, they gave me that warning for the Olympics pretty damn far in advance. Either that or they magically didn't happen. Whatever. Didn't make as much money this turn. What the hell happened? Where are my shekels? That's right, Tony G. I'm trying to get better rates. New York to Moscow? Alright, so really I could have opened up my damn route to New York first. And gotten more money that way. I don't feel like loading that far back. You're damn right sales are decreasing. What the hell happened? What the fuck happened here, guys? Guys? Guys. Come on, guys. Get the money. Could probably charge a bit more for this route since I'm full up. Ah, he switched to DC9s as well. Let's change then. If I'm full on the route, then I'll go ahead and increase my fares. To his. We'll go ahead and increase the fares here as well. He's still using a DC8. On the off chance that, business increases. Aw, shit, we forgot about the Olympics, guys. Damn it! I knew I forgot something important. That's the problem. Not as many people are traveling from Beijing to London. Woo, that ate into my fares. Oof. People really giving any Beijing alternatives? No, I'm the only person with stuff in Beijing. Also, look at how many slots the AI just has fucking laying around. And Ital Air just... fucking AI breaking. It's no good. Then again, if memory serves, late in the Mexico City professional game, the New York AI broke as well, late in the game. What matters is that we're still in the game. I'm gonna let these negotiations go through. I need to make sure I have enough money to create this flight. I probably won't, though. Especially because one plane costs so much. Alternatively... got another idea. Any of these other flights that I have... Are they here to basically now? It'd basically be this flight, huh? No, I have too many passengers to really put a DC-9 on that comfortably. I could buy some DC-9s to put on the London to Moscow route, but I don't see the value in that. So it'd be DC-8s that I'd want to have between London and New York. And each of those costs... one of those costs my entire profit for a season. Also expected to be interrupted by now. I wish I could see how much it would cost over the flight. Somewhere in the 160, 170, maybe 180 range? It was 140 to go from London to Moscow. And a flight between London and New York. Yeah, I reckon it would have been useful if I'd paid attention to what fucking hearing it was. The Olympic sort of thing. and remembered how those notifications work. They give you a lot of advance warning. Because a route between London and New York would have been far more profitable than a route from London to Moscow. I should have opened that first. But if I had to do it all over again, the Olympics would be in a different location. Most likely. They randomize locations. There's not enough money tied up in the stocks. Rather, I don't make enough money. I suppose I'll do it for demonstrative purposes. I'll let the negotiations for the slots go through. Since I'm thinking that this run will just get a restart. Huh. Stock prices increased far more than I thought they would. Huh. Well. You're right, that is a relevant question. Well, what I'll do is, if I don't have enough money to open up the flight from London to New York, I'll load here. I'll try buying 2 planes, and if that doesn't work, I'll buy 1 plane. If that doesn't work, well then fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this back in the charter company. There might be a cheaper one than that now. Yeah, there sure is. Airpan has made a bit of money, and I can go with Condor instead over here. So I will. Okay. If you invest enough in those charter companies, you can buy them when you have 51% of the company, which opens up some routes for you. I don't see it as worthwhile, though. Unless you think of it as a convenient way to connect the last few cities that you need in order to complete the global network. Let's go for it. I didn't load it. Like, yeah, the times when I might have loaded weren't when the Olympics triggered. We just not care about the Olympics because they're in Moscow? Also, that's a significant loss of money there. What? My negotiation time got lengthened? Woohoo! I didn't notice that it had actually transitioned to a longer period of time. Well, then you fucking go there. Good. So, what the hell happened? Just that not that many people want to go from London to Beijing? I presume that's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. Beijing to Rome is also rough. Let's lower fares there again. I'd like to fill up the airplanes. I also thought that that would go up a bit higher. It didn't. 10%? Negative 10? Then London to Moscow. Keeping that there, damn it. Okay. So how much money do we need? It's gonna be like 16 to 18 range, right? 18 range, so yeah, I could only afford one plane. So we're doing some more time travel, guys. Don't panic. Everything is fine. Yes, just did that as a little testing, flavorful experiment. But since we're here in the past, why not change some things that I was gonna change anyway, right guys? I mean, since we're all here in the past together, we might as well. Also, I really need to change this damn music. It's getting on my nerves. It's a nice breath of fresh air whenever you're, like, just looking at the Pacific. But damn, this too is really grating on me. That's not the button we press for that. There we go. This is my favorite track. Favorite track. Maybe, no. Fuck it. Do it. Better. Okay. My values went down. I'm not even a merc in this game. My values. My freedoms. Nice. Shot up to 50. Good return. That'll definitely be enough to open the route now. Good. London to New York. Yep, I'm aware I'll be competing. But it'll only be with one airplane. 3 flights per week. I'm not gonna bother with fare. I think I'm just short of the money I need to buy another DCA. No, I have enough. Let's see whether I can actually hold these slots. I'm not gonna bother to negotiate for anything else right now. I need to work on this route. No, welcome to Merc. Let's do this. I'm not gonna bother investing in a charter company. I'm also not gonna bother checking my other routes. Olympics. Wow, poached a lot of that with one DC-8. Lost money, though. from the profit I was making last turn. However, it does appear that the other air routes are also, they're not making as much money, maybe? Still making significantly more money than I am, though. I'm barely scraping by here. And also, maybe Italier's kind of waking up and trying to do some stuff. Which would be a novel concept. So, let's take a look at the routes. How are they looking? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I keep waiting for a fucking Olympic thing that's not coming, which is why I was charging as much as I was. Fine, let's take it to 10% then, this rubbish damn route. And this... not full on? Huh. Wow. 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 Jeez, you're using 4 planes on that. You're certainly not full. So I don't know whether I should put more planes on this. Looks like that this was not the swimming idea that I initially imagined it would be. Oh well. Why don't we, get a route going from London to Vancouver. We'll use the other 6 slots there, since I don't think I'm gonna put a full 12 into New York. And then... I'm gonna attack Paris right in the pocketbook here. We'll begin the process. Right in the pocketbook. Best way I can think of to really become profitable is try to cut down on his profit. Now, Tokyo's profit, that's something else entirely. There wasn't really the available slots kind of thing to jump from Japan to Honolulu. So I just scrapped the idea. Well, it's possible that now I could negotiate for more slots there. I'd have to open up a branch office. Hideously expensive. Well, XSI, you made it, but there's not that much time left in this broadcast. So yeah, we'll just put 2 airplanes on London to New York. Cut prices down a little bit, and we'll see where that gets me. As I offer alternatives. And if that doesn't work, I'll just take a plane back, so I can put it on a different route. Having those slots sitting around for a bit is gonna be muggle expensive. But, I'm used to expenses by this rate. Slumming it up, barely making a damn penny. If I were better at this game, I'm sure everything would be alright in the world. But I'm not better at this game. Choose this company. Both it and Condor at 50. A little paltry investment in the hope that that turns a profit. I was hoping to end the broadcast on a strong note with a great route from London to New York, and that is not the case. I don't know why the hell I'm even thinking to try to get so cute by throwing in Vancouver, too. I don't know why. I can only realistically open one route at a time. Yeah, let me go ahead and return these London slots. I'm pretty sure I could get more if I wanted. So... we lost a bit of money by having them sit around for a little bit. But, Trying to get better here. Maybe there is a sort of like trigger event that cancels the Olympics if they pop up in Moscow. Alright. some of the best profits we've seen yet. We're eating into Paris's money, and we're going to continue to do so. Which is, you know, gonna make Japan Air the runaway AI. Must make more of an effort. Fuck you, asshole. That's my response. Also, the little baby B-set Boeing planes are available now, and I'll show you what I mean by little baby planes. You have the B-727, which has a fuel rank of B, which isn't bad. The Bs are what I'm currently using from DC right now. Range is not too bad. It seats more, but it also costs more than a DC-9. Then you have the B-737, which is also a... Fuck Boeing, right? Not interested in either of those planes. I'd rather have the DC-9. Okay. Cancel your negotiation in Vancouver. Just throw it out the window. How much is a B-707? It's not as expensive. I just don't like that fuel rank of C. The DC-8s are just so damn pricey. But they also seat the most, too. Hello, Bart. You've come right at the tail end of the broadcast here. How much would it cost to create a branch office in New York City? We might as well do that. Do that, I'm gonna need to buy a plane. That sets me back that much. I have that much invested, that's not gonna be enough. We'll delay. Yes, that's also what you get for not utilizing the power of social media. As I leave little tweet things about all of the broadcasts I do. That's 55. That's the other one. 53. We'll invest in this one too. I mean, all I have is a computer that I use it on. It's basically just to make things more convenient for viewers, Lethal. Well, that's not true. I do communicate with it as well, and share, like, funny witticisms and things, right? Remember yesterday? But, you know, it's there as an opportunity for people to, like, get informed about things without me uploading videos about it. Like this. In my dream, right. Anyway... go ahead and play through this final turn here. And see what happens. I love all these people fucking streaming in right now. Oh, hey! The Rome AI woke up! How about that? Where the fuck did the Russian Olympics go? I'm gonna need one of the Aerobiz experts who watch my channel to explain that to me. A bit fucking cynic? That's the name. apologize if I misremembering that. Alright. You know, I missed that text XSI. You know, it's the late 60s. Tokyo's got shit tons of money to throw around and waste on dumb shit. Rest assured I would like to win, but, I'm just happy that after all this time of not playing the game, I've, worked my way into earning a profit. All my ratings at 100 right now. We'll go ahead and make a big people save. And, take a look. Paris, has those routes. Japan, has those routes, including a route from Tokyo to Tehran, which you had to hook up all the cities for a global network, but I probably would have saved that one for later. And, the Rome AI, finally waking up and hooking up some routes. Not strong routes, though. He's got so many useless slots hanging around. South America, he's got 9 slots in Honolulu. I would have been better off creating a route from New York to Honolulu and competing for that money there. I mean, I guess you could try to argue untapped potential in South America, but it's the fucking 60s. There is no untapped potential in South America. Okay. Well, that takes care of the Aerobiz broadcast, then. I will end my local recording of it. I'm sure I will get back to it again at some point. Maybe I won't. Woohoo!